an individual's soul. Alright, itna deep, whoa. There are certain factors that differentiate people who do 30 to 40 lakhs with a single design and who do zero amount of revenue with hundreds of designs. And these are the 10 factors that we're going to talk about today that you need to keep in mind so that you are successful with print on demand in India or in US where you're doing. First secret that you need to keep in mind when you're starting out is that the first 3 to 4 niches that you choose should be based out of your interest or your passion. If you are interested in something, try to get into creating designs and testing out audiences related to that. Why? Because you are within that demographic. You have a clear understanding of what kind of market is, what are you interested in, so you have the ability to create and find out good audiences, number one. Number two is that when choosing out of hundreds of designs, you will have a better judge of design, which kind of designs that resonates with you will most probably resonate with the people, with the kind of people that you are targeting who also are in the same demographic as you. Try to understand the kind of success that we have generated is because of the factor that 8 to 9 designs that completely took off and blew everything out of the water was within the kind of interest demographic that we knew. We had a clear idea about. That is the major reason. Of course, we took a lot of time in testing out 600, 700 products, but those 8 to 9 products that we were able to create out of our head, obviously the designs were also unique to our specification, unique to what kind of message that we wanted to relay to the audience. But then again, try to understand that since we were in the demographic, we were having an upper hand. Alright, so choose something that you are interested in. Choose something जिसको आपको idea है जिस पे. That will give you an edge. Secret number 2 is the factor that you need to invest time and energy in understanding and creating a good design, because design is everything in print on demand. Alright, I cannot go around writing something generic and expect to get sales. Alright, people tell me मैंने try किया. When you go and see their designs, when you go and see their products, that is something that they won't even buy. Design is the only commodity. Design is the only inventory that you have. Design is the only thing that you're creating. People are buying into your design. If you're not spending enough amount of time in creating a good design that resonates, that attracts people, it doesn't really matter. 80% of our time is involved around creating a good design. 20% of the time is related to Facebook ads and everything else. People have it entirely diluted. People spend 10% of the time on designing and 90% of time कि ये ad क्यों नहीं चल रहा, ये क्यों नहीं हो रहा, वो क्यों नहीं हो रहा. It's a completely reverse logic. If you're not having a good product, no matter of good advertising will ever generate you any good revenue. Alright, you have to have a good solid product, and product creation takes research, takes time, takes ingenuity, takes understanding what kind of emotion you want to invoke within that customer. Okay? So spend time in creating the design. Secret number 3 that you need to keep in mind is that take time and some money to invest in good quality mockups. People inherently are subjugated online to looking at something good. If your product is not looking good, it's not worn by somebody looking good. I don't go around looking good का ऐसा कुछ matter है, but it should be something that somebody aspires to buy. ठीक है? And a good quality mockup assures that. ठीक है? Rather than just a flat lay of a product कि ऐसे पड़ा हुआ है बस, that will not generate sales. Frankly, it will not generate sales. Alright, you have to have a good quality mockup that people should resonate कि अच्छा मैं ये पहनूंगा ना तो ये मैं ऐसे दिखूंगा या मैं ऐसे दिखूंगी. Alright, that should be the factor that you are able to invoke within a customer. For that, you have to spend in mockups. ठीक है? ऐसा somebody, I'll tell you, when you're starting out, if you don't have the budget, it's necessary नहीं है. But if you are able to acquire somewhere, mockups online available है, free में भी बहुत सारा, या फिर description में होगा, placeit का भी link होगा, you can go and check that out. Spend time and money in creating good quality mockups. Mockups are very important. Mockups are the single important fact. Investing in something is able to generate 30 say it's taking you 60, 70 you're able to generate per day. Alright, that is a investment worth doing, don't you think? Alright, so invest time in good designs, invest time and money also, some money, ज़्यादा money नहीं, some money in good mockups, because good mockups actually have a difference. I have had clients also जिनका just changing a certain number of mockups in the product page has generated a lot of difference. Alright, so spend time and money in the good mockups and good design. Factor number 4, if you don't take anything from this video, take this one factor from this video, that is test, multiple products, multiple designs every single day. Make it a ritual for you. Even at the highest of high of a success, when we're generating about 3 to 4 to 5 lakhs per day also, I was waking up at 6 o'clock, choosing out 4 to 5 niches, creating 4 to 5 designs in each niche, that is 20 to 25 designs, 20 to 25 mockups for each product, uploading that product on the store, syncing it with the supplier, creating ad copies, creating campaigns for that, and from morning 6 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock, at 12 hours I used to spend just in creating a campaign that is scheduled and is live by 12 a.m. that night. Alright. So if I'm testing out 20 to 25 products every single day, that means I'm testing about 600 designs across variable niches, across variable designs every single month. The more amount of products, the more amount of designs, the more amount of audiences that you are able to put out in the world gives you a higher chance, a higher probability of finding success soon. Alright. Out of that, 8 to 9 to 10 products will take off. That is enough. I tell you, you are one design away from that multi-million dollar product. You are one design away. Always keep on testing out new products. One design can completely change your life. So isn't it worth testing out multiple design, multiple niches, multiple products? Even in our bootcamp programs, we see the major difference between people who get results, who are able to generate like even 5 to 6 lakhs per month also, let's say, are those people who are testing out a lot of product, testing out multiple niches, rather than somebody जैसा इसने बोला कि ये करना है, अच्छा मैं गिटार का एक डिजाइन बना दिया, 5 डिजाइन बना दिया, कुत्ते का 5 डिजाइन बना दिया, जस्ट टेस्टिंग इट आउट, डॉग का नीश में बना दिया, कैट का नीश में बना दिया, 4 प्रोडक्ट टेस्ट किया, नहीं हो रहा है, छोड़ो, नहीं हो रहा तो नहीं होगा, ऐसा ठीक है, नहीं हो रहा तो नहीं होगा. यू हैव टू टेस्ट आउट मल्टीपल प्रोडक्ट्स एंड दैट इज द फैक्टर. एंड पीपल ऑलवेज आस्क मी कि अच्छा मेरे पास इतना बजट ही नहीं है टेस्ट करने को. आई टेल यू, जस्ट स्पेंड टाइम ऑन टेस्टिंग. यू नीड वन प्रोडक्ट दैट विल कंप्लीटली एब्लिबरेट एवरीथिंग, सारा लॉसेस मिटिगेट कर देगा. ऑलराइट, यू हैव टू जस्ट फाइंड दैट वन विनिंग प्रोडक्ट, यू हैव जस्ट फाइंड दैट वन विनिंग डिजाइन. That's it. And लाइफ टाइम में 3 to 4 to 5 डिजाइन्स ऑल्सो बहुत है, विनिंग डिजाइन्स बहुत है. You will be able to sell 30,000-40,000 units of those designs. Alright, so that is enough. ठीक है. So spend time on testing. That is the major difference between winners and losers. That's a major difference. Alright, people who win on print on demand are testing out every day. Alright, and those people are reaching their chances of getting success much faster than you are if you are not testing out multiple products. Alright, so आप टेस्ट करो, 100% रिजल्ट आएगा. ऑलराइट, 100% रिजल्ट आएगा. एंड इफ यू आर फाइंडिंग सम वैल्यू आउट ऑफ दिस वीडियो ना, थोड़ा सा वैल्यू अगर मिल रहा है तो थम्स अप बटन करो, ताकि ज़्यादा लोगों का पहुंचेगा ये प्रोडक्ट, ज़्यादा लोगों का वीडियो पहुंचेगा, एंड मोर पीपल विल, हम लोग सक्सेस होंगे प्रिंट ऑन डिमांड एंड विल हैव अ बेटर डिस्कशन रादर. ऑलराइट, the next factor you need to keep in mind is that create passion based create products that invoke emotions, invokes passion within people. Always remember these 4 combinations. Whenever creating a product, whenever creating a design, always remember these 4 combinations. These 4 combinations, 3 भी हुआ चलेगा, 2 भी हुआ चलेगा, 1 भी हुआ चलेगा, लेकिन if 4 are working in tandem ना, then you are sitting on a winning design. Alright, the factor number 1 is that you should actually create a passion based product. Passion based product मतलब what I am interested in. ऐसा नहीं बनाने के लिए मत बनाओ. I am creating a design that is able to invoke an emotion, invoke something that is deep desire, that is something deep inside me, that's something that is my identity. Number 2 is camaraderie that you need to keep in mind. Camaraderie मतलब क्या है? A feeling of us versus them. Us versus them मतलब मैं ये पहनूंगा ना, I am wearing this t-shirt, I am wearing this product का design or whatever I am doing this makes me better than you, this makes me different than you. ये वाला feeling अगर invoke कर पा रहे हो ना, that is based out of profession, based out of interest, based out of anything, something that makes me better than you in terms of feeling. ऐसा better कोई होता नहीं है, टी शर्ट पहनने से कोई better नहीं हो जाएगा, but is invoking that emotion within my head. और मैं ये पहना हूँ तो it makes me feel better. Alright, it's subtle way of telling that अच्छा मैं cooler है. That's what. Okay. Number 3 is do keep in mind something about buzz and pop culture. Alright, buzz and pop culture मतलब ऐसा नहीं होता कि हमेशा होता है, but many times with the success, the kind of success that we got was because of the reason that कुछ एक डिजाइन एक बना है ना, certain thing is just blowing up regarding that. Alright, certain thing is happening regarding that. ऐसा नहीं कि Google Trends पे हमेशा बैठा रहता हूँ मैं, not that, but certain thing is happening related to that. Something discussion online हो रहा है, चल रहा है, something is trending, something is going on कुछ का buzz है, थोड़ा buzz है, related to that we are able to create a product. Fourth factor that is most vital also इसमें सारा में is the factor of shareability. Shareability क्या है? Shareability is viral factor. If you have to create a design ना, that somebody, अगर मैं photography में interested हूँ, I am able to you have to be able to create a design ना जो कि somebody is able to share. ये bro ये t-shirt देख इतना कितना cool है. The factor of shareability is also very important. Something social media is all about shareability. If something is good, people will share it, and that's what you have to keep in mind. So these 4 factors that you have to keep in mind: passion-based product, camaraderie, buzz and pop culture, and shareability. These 4 factors, if you keep in mind, then you are online to create a good product. Another factor that you have to keep in mind, and please remember this, and this is the most important factor of success in print on demand. Okay, the broader you go, the lesser revenue you generate. The narrower you go, the higher revenue you generate. I'll tell you again, the broader you go, the lesser revenue you generate. The narrower you go, the higher revenue you generate. Alright, so what does this mean? Alright, let's take an example. Let's say football. When I talk about football ना, मैं बोलता football niche is a very amazing niche. लोग बोलते हैं फुटबॉल निश अमेजिंग निश बोला है, ठीक है, तो फुटबॉल का आई लव फुटबॉल बना देते हैं टी शर्ट एंड दे स्टार्ट रनिंग एड्स एंड बोलते हैं कि वाई इज नॉट सेलिंग. It won't ever sell. इतना broad में it will never happen because within that broad audience so many people are interested in football जो कि बस like कर दिया होगा. They won't come and buy your product, and even if somebody is so damn interested into football ना, उसको तो कभी खरीदेगा ही नहीं, because that is not how it works. Now I'll tell you the difference how people who actually are successful are approaching this. Let's say football niche हुआ, you come to me, I'll tell you football niche. For let's say example football niche का, let's say I'm doing a football t-shirt. I'm doing related to German Bundesliga. Alright, Bundesliga I'm doing a t-shirt. Bundesliga is what German football का league है. We'll do a Dortmund का t-shirt, Borussia Dortmund का t-shirt. Borussia Dortmund is a club within Bundesliga. Now you can go get away with just Bundesliga Borussia Dortmund related t-shirt. Don't go for the brands and logo. Something related to that. Something what they say, something what the caption is, उसके related t-shirt. Then I'll go another narrow. Let's say Sancho. Sancho is a player within Borussia Dortmund. He's an up and coming player. Related to that, you're able to create something product. Now, somebody who is interested in German league, in Borussia Dortmund, and is a fan of Sancho is your target audience. What do you think? Who will buy that product? Somebody who's a die-hard fan of that club. Alright, and when I talk about narrow, people think itna narrow mein to nahi hoga, itna narrow. In that audience also, you will find 4 to 5 lakh people within that audience. Another factor is that 10% of your designs will create 90% of your revenue. I'll tell you again, 10% of your designs will create 90% of your revenue. So that doesn't mean that तो आप 10 करोगे तो आपका एक डिजाइन मिलेगा, आप 100 करोगे तो आपको 10 डिजाइन मिलेगा. Alright, that's why you have to find out that, and those winners, those winning designs, those winning factors will mitigate entire thing, will mitigate all your losses. Everything will be worth it. Alright, if you are able to create that one design that is able to generate 30 to 40,000 units of sale, it's well worth it to test out, right? And always keep this in mind. If you're doing print on demand, you're not in the business of selling apparel. You're not in the business of selling designs. You are in the business of selling emotions. Alright, you're in the business of selling emotions. Print on demand is a impulse purchase based business model. Nobody wakes up in the morning thinking कि मैं आज टी-शर्ट खरीदूंगा. Your designs are able to invoke an inner emotion that talks to a soul, that talks to somebody's identity. ये मैं हूँ, ये मेरे लिए ही बना है. That is the kind of thing that you have to create. Alright, if the more kind of emotion that you are able to generate from somebody is the more kind of sales that you will generate. ठीक है? People don't understand this, and when I talk about creating design, you know, हाँ design बनाते हो, just काम के लिए design बनाना है. I always tell 80% of the time I spend in creating the designs and mockups. 80% of the time. 20% of the time I'm doing all that ads and everything. But product development is primary. Somebody is going to wear on their chest what you create. Alright, somebody is going to wear on the chest what you create. If something is not talking to my soul, if something that is not actually based out of my identity, do you think people will wear that? No. Alright, please create products that invokes emotions within your target demographic. That is the key factor. इतना psychological, इतना abstract concept नहीं है. Alright, don't think that इतना deep नहीं करना है. I am trying to tell you what kind of approach that you need to have. Alright, please be cautious. Please be aware of the factor that you are creating a very important product. Somebody is going to wear it. Just think about it. आप कुछ पहनोगे क्या? आपको कोई अच्छा नहीं लगा, कुछ भी ऐसा डिजाइन है रैंडम है, और फॉन्ट भी अच्छा नहीं है, डिजाइन कुछ भी है, कुछ भी हो, आप पहनोगे क्या? यू विल बाई, यू विल स्पेंड, यू हैव टू स्पेंड 500 रुपीज एंड यू टू वेयर इट. ऐसा नहीं कि 500 रुपीज स्पेंड करके 100,000 रुपीज स्पेंड करके रख दिया. यू हैव टू वेयर इट, यू हैव टू गो अराउंड सोसाइटी वेयरिंग दैट. तो अगर उतना इमोशन, उतना कनेक्ट नहीं है प्रोडक्ट के साथ मेरा, तो वाई विल आई वेयर इट? Alright, so invoke emotions. Out of 100 messages that I get, 80% of messages are always asking me the same thing, that मुझे फोटोशॉप सीखना पड़ेगा क्या, या फिर मुझे कुछ डिजाइन सॉफ्टवेयर सीखना पड़ेगा क्या? लाइफ में कुछ भी सीखना नहीं है, लाइफ में कुछ सीखने का जरूरत नहीं है, बट वाई डू यू नीड टू लर्न? सो दैट यू आर एबल टू क्रिएट बेटर डिजाइन्स, यू आर एबल टू क्रिएट फास्टर डिजाइन्स, यू आर एबल टू टेस्ट फास्टर. ऑलराइट, फोटोशॉप इज अ इंपॉर्टेंट स्किल टू हैव. मुझे को भी फोटोशॉप नहीं आता था व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड आउट, बट आई YouTube में सारा चीज दिया है, जस्ट स्टेप बाय स्टेप, जस्ट गो थ्रू दैट एंड लर्न. Keep on practicing on Photoshop, keep on practicing designs, keep on creating mood boards on Pinterest. So डिजाइन क्या अच्छा लग रहा है, कैसा है, क्या एलिमेंट है, क्या लेआउट है, ट्राई टू ब्रिंग इन 3 to 4 डिजाइन का, उसका कॉम्बिनेशन बना के कोशिश करो फोटोशॉप में बनाने का. दैट इज हाउ यू लर्न. डिजाइनिंग इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट स्किल इन दिस प्रिंट ऑर्नामेंट. क्या है, व्हाट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट स्किल? डिजाइन ही, आई टोल्ड यू. एंड डिजाइन करने के लिए इफ यू नॉट हैविंग, दैट इज आर्सेनल, दैट इज अ वेपन ऑफ योर्स. If you are able to learn Photoshop, if you know Photoshop, that is you have a strength. And if you are able to practice and get good by design, और time नहीं लगता है, all right, you will be good at designing, you will be good at creating a good design within 1 month or 2 if you keep on practicing every day. All right, that is very important skill. Please learn Photoshop and take time in learning these skills. These are the backbone of your business model. Everybody who's successful in print on demand, I'll tell you, is the secret that everybody knows Photoshop or some design software. Nobody has reached that level of selling 30,000, 40,000 units of one design, or even scaling it up to like 3 to 4 crores that we did. You cannot reach without knowing anything. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं पता मुझे, मैं पहुंच सकता हूँ कि उस लेवल पे नहीं पहुंच सकते. You have to have a skill, a certain skill set that actually able to define you. कि अच्छा मैं ये डिजाइन देखा, ये इमोशन मुझे ये करना है, I can test it out immediately. I can create a good product, good design. आज बनाया, टेस्ट किया, स्टार्ट कर दिया. आई एम एबल टू गो समवेयर आउटसाइड, देखा अच्छा ये डिज़ाइन ये बंदा पहना है, क्यों पहना है, कैसे पहना है, क्या अप्रोच हो सकता है, कैसे ऑडियंस बना सकता हूँ, क्या टारगेट कर सकता हूँ. आई एम ऑलवेज थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट एंड आई गो होम, क्रिएट अ गुड फोटोशॉप डिजाइन रिलेटेड टू दैट, क्रिएट गुड मॉकअप, टेस्ट आउट द कैंपेन. फोटोशॉप इज अ स्किल दैट यू एबल टू, जो दिमाग में है लाके डिजाइन बना सकते हो, जो मन में है डिजाइन बना सकते हो, रादर देन यू आर लिमिटेड बाय द फैक्टर दैट अच्छा कोई और बना रहा है मेरे लिए, या कोई सस्ता सॉफ्टवेयर यूज कर रहे हो. Photoshop is something that is so versatile. You are able to download fonts, download design, download everything. सारा चीज ला के डाल सकते हो उसमें, and you are able to create a good design. Photoshop is a very important skill to have. If you are striving for success, time लगता है सबके लिए, and do invest time in learning a particular skill. Photoshop को सीखो. I will tell you, Photoshop को सीखो 100%. Photoshop या Illustrator कुछ भी, दोनों में चलेगा. Alright, do learn. And last but not the least is that, bro, please have fun in this business model. और ये बहुत मजेदार वाला business model है. I love it. Treat this business like you are having your own fashion label. All right, ऐसा नहीं Versace या Armani types नहीं, but think about it. You are also, आप भी कम नहीं हो उनसे. You are able to create a product that 30,000 40,000 लोग इंडिया में पहन के घूम रहे हैं. What is that? You are able to create a design. मैं कल को जाता हूँ somewhere, I see somebody wearing my design, I feel proud about it. Okay, I created something that invoked and something in that guy who was willing to give me money to wear that t-shirt. Alright, so you are a kind of a designer only. ठीक है, ऐसा मैं designer मतलब रितु बेरी and मनीष मल्होत्रा नहीं है, but you are able to create a product that somebody is wearing on their product, on their chest. All right, and that makes me feel proud. That will make you feel proud as well. And always think on the other side, ना कोई पैसा दे रहा है ना, तो कोई इंसान है वो. Let somebody, just don't treat your business like अच्छा ये बिक गया वो बिक गया. Take time in creating a good design, good product, good everything. उसके बाद people are willing to buy. वो इमोशन आता है, सब कोई खरीदेगा, मजा आता है. That is something that is actually essence to it. If you are not having fun in anything that you're doing, you're still doing it just like a job. Don't treat this like a job. Treat this like your hobby. Treat this like something that is something deep inside, that is meaningful to you. Those only people get success. We're constantly thinking about good design. So we're constantly thinking about creating a good product that people will resonate with. All right. Frankly, I'll tell you, I never think about that ये इतना बिक जाएगा. I never think about. I always think that ये product अगर बनाता हूँ तो what kind of emotion that is going to invoke, whether people will like it or not, whether people will love it or not, whether people will share it or not. अगर वो फैक्टर वो दिमाग में रख के बना रहे हो ना कि this will be loved by, this design will be appreciated by people, वो सेल्स तो ऐसे ही आएगा. but 100 people coming to your website, 3 to 4 people will buy it 100%. Alright, but you have to put in time to create something that is good, create something that resonates with an individual's soul. Alright, इतना deep, ज़्यादा deep नहीं है, but this is what you have to, this is my core beliefs. All these things that I've told you are the things that has made us successful, many of others, our clients successful, our students successful. This is the main reason why. Alright, and if you're going through print on demand, अगर जाना है आपको print on demand सक्सेस होने के लिए, तो ये सब चीज़ तो फैक्टर्स को आपको ध्यान में रखना ही है, ये रखना ही है. Have fun, test out multiple products, treat it like a fashion label, and do invest time in learning and creating good designs. That's the only crux of it. ये सारा चीज़ वही है, बस यही. And to those who are hustling, testing and creating out new products, I tell you, your success is coming. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.